Well, welcome back. Nice to have you back today. We're going to jump right into the painting that we started last week. It's very dark, it's very light in where I want it to be light, but it's very, very dark on the bottom, which will pop out in a little bit. We started with some of the trees. We made some highlights on some of them, but not on all, because some of them we're not going to have all the highlight and some things. But what we're going to start working out is we have all this grass. We said that we was going to have some of this tall grass highlight, and that's what we're going to work on today right now. I'm going to go right back to some of this green, what we made from the green and the yellow. And I'm going to add some white to that, some softer white. And I'm going to just thin it down some. And see how that looks. Because it's dark and light on the back, this should pop it out a little bit more. So I'm just going to touch very lightly and just bring it up. There. Because it's very dark on the bottom, we gotta it's not going to take that much. I'm going to have to keep on cleaning out the brush a little bit more often. Let's go in that one. Some of it I'm going to add a little bit more yellow to it. Like this time I'll add a little bit more yellow. A lot of paint though, I need a lot of paint. And a very soft touch. There we go. Pop that one out just a little bit more. Yeah. Maybe the sun is really hitting that one. Yeah. Gotta clean out the brush. So the brush gets very dirty, like I said. I'm gonna go right back into some of this yellow. A little bit more white. Yeah, there we go. Let's pop this one out just a little bit more. Boom. Yeah. I'm going to pop some right in between this tree. Add some green to this. There you go. Yeah. Some of it could be darker, some could be lighter. This is in the forest. This is not in somebody's backyard. You know, that's how I like to say it. I want to paint outside. I want it to look like outside. This is on the bottom. This is in between some of these trees. So it's going to be darker back here anyway. There we go. There. That's all for now. I'm going to work on this side first. That has the more trees. This side, and you're going to see what I'm going to do down here first. So I'm going to finish with, I'm going to take some of this black and some of this brown and whatever. I'm just going to add on to more of this tree here. And again, it's still very dark down here. I want it to stay dark until we start working up on the light. There you go. I got a lot to do on the tree, so I'm going to just do these a little quicker. I got to have it this be done in 4 shows. Right now I'm just going to work a little quicker. So there we go. Yeah. Good. That one there, okay. Now, let's work on this part here. We started in some stones here, but now let's do some more stones. I'm going to take a little bit of black and a little bit of brown, and I'm just going to come right into here, and I'm going to go over some of these stones that we already did. And I want this to drop down. This. A little bit of brown. Oops. Okay. A little bit of the brown, a little bit of the black. There we go. There we go. Brown, a little bit of black. As it comes to me, I'm going to make it a little bit longer and a little bit bigger, because it's closer to me now. So this is going to come down. Make this one a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to take a little bit of brown, a little bit of white, a little bit of black, maybe a little bit more of black. So I'm going to start adding some highlights to some of the stones. There we go, boom. We'll add some more highlight later. It's just that this is the second coat. Some of this is going to be shadows. Some of this is going to be highlight. Some of it may have some trees in between it. Yep. A little bit more of this brown, black. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Then I'm going to take a little bit of white, a little bit of soft white, a little bit of white, and I'm going to go right back into these colors. I'm going to add a little bit burnt sienna, a little bit more white. Yeah. This one a little bit, not too much on my knife. And we're going to highlight just some of these now. Just up on top, it's going to come down. Yeah. Don't have to, I don't want to put too much on it. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. Some of its highlights. Let's go down to this one. This one here, I'm going to build it up a little higher. Then come down with it. Down, yeah. Want that one just be sticking up just a little bit higher. There we go. I may have to fix that up later, but that's fine. Maybe I could do it now. Just come down. Yeah. Come down. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. See how it looks on TV. Good. Good. Okay, get a little more white. Bring a little shadow. This is a shadow back there. Yeah. There you go. Give me a little highlight. Later I just maybe put a little thinner up here. Okay. Now this is coming closer to me, so I want to just make it a little bit more rougher and a little bit more bigger. There, something like that. There we go. Now, I'm going to start with the white. I got a fan brush. I'm going to take a little bit more of the softer white. This is the mixing white, the soft white, mixing white. This is just titanium white. It's just very thin. And watch. I'm just going to take a little bit on my fan brush. I don't want. Now let's start adding some water coming through. Oh yeah. Come across. Now this is going to be very rough water. Nothing soft. I want it to be rough. It's going up and coming down. Maybe he splashes over some of these rocks like that. Let's take some highlight. Watch, let's take a little highlight. How much time I got? Oh, plenty of time. Let's put a stone right here, real quick. Put a little stone right here. Yeah. I'm going to take a little bit darker color first. That didn't go the way. There we go. Yeah. This stone right here. That's all. Take a little bit white, a little bit gray color. Highlight it just a little bit. There we go. Here. I'm just going to come across. Bring out the brush, get a little bit more of this white. Come across it. I'm going to have to make these stones because the water can't be that high. So, but it could go up to here. There we go. Now we're going to bring down these stones. I'm just going to bring this, let me see, I'm going to use this dark brush right here. And I'm just going to bring down some of the stones down here for now. Okay, so something like that, just to bring it down. Good. I'm going to take that brush, and I'm going to go right, and I'm going to go into some of the soft white. There we go. I'll put some more out later, and some of the yellow, some of the green. Maybe I get some blue, some blue, and some yellow. Let me make a darker green. Here we go, here we go. Let's get a nice bluish green for now. Right here, let's put in a big bush right here. There we go. Big bush. There. There we go. I'll clean out this brush real quick. Like that. Yep, something like that. That's all. Then I'm going to get rid of some of this dark color. I won't use too much of this too much now. Get rid of, put it right here. There we go. I'm going to take some of the soft, I'm going to go right into some of this magic white. There we go. to some of the white. Yep. Make it nice. And some of the yellow. Now I got some dark on the brush already. So it's going to be, a little light, a little dark. But again, it is the amount of brush that I have, the amount of paint that I have on my brush. It's very thick. If I hold it up there, you can see that it is thick. It's very thick. Again, very thick, but I'm going to put it on very thin. I'm going to turn it over and put it on very light and thin. Yeah. Clean it out, get some more. Go right into some more of the white. There we go. Pick up some of this yellow. Yeah, I'll use some of that. Yep. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit more magic white to this one. A little bit more, I'm going to add this a little bit more magic white, just a drop. Yep. And I'm just going to highlight just a little bit this white. Turn that around. A little bit down here. Good. Maybe this, I'm going to carry that up. I want to bring some of that up here, break this into a little bush right here. There we go. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. The trees will hide it up anyway. There we go. This, how much time I got? 9 minutes. Let's start. Now let's start putting some highlights on some of these branches. I'm gonna go right into my birch sienna. I'm gonna clean this up first. Bring this down here. Go into some birch sienna. Some white and some yellow. There. Trees is all different colors. Let's take this here. I'm going to do this one right here first. I'm just going to touch. Down. There we go. We're going to build up those trees a little bit more anyway. This is, when you're working on trees and stuff, it takes time. If you already want it to look like a tree and you want it to look with more bark, play with, just have some fun and play with it. Take this one here. There we go. Bring some dark up on it. And down here. Okay. I'm going to pick up a little bit of white and a little bit of brown, a little bit more brown. I'll go back on this tree. I'm just adding just a little bit of highlight on this side. There. Pick up a little bit more brown. Okay, there we go. A little bit white. Yep. I'm trying to do it this way. It makes it a little harder for me, but it makes it easier for you to see what I'm doing. There we go. A little more of that brown. A little bit of the yellow, white I mean. That's a drop. I just want to drop that white. And right along this edge, just going to add just a bit of white. That will help to bring out some of that highlight. I don't want too much in it. Just enough just to bring up a little highlight, little twinkle. Right on that edge, see that? I could even do that. I got some yellow, some white. There you go. Add a little bit of white to that. With that, oops. There. Oops. I'm gonna have to clean some of this up. Each time I got 4 minutes. Good. Let's get into, I'm gonna get a little bit more white. Yep, there's my white. I'll put it right here. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this white and a little bit of the yellow. White and yellow there. Let's put a little highlight coming down this side. Something like that. Add a little bit, I'm going to pick up a little bit of the soft white. There we go. Soft white. A little bit of the yellow. Let's touch it again. I'm gonna have to clean up. Get this cleaned up for the next show. There we go. A little bit of that white. I must have, I see a little bit of black paint on my palette. There we go, there we go. Yep, that's gonna be better now. Now let's get that white back up here. Bounce some of that white around. Yeah. I'm going to take a little bit more of this magic white. There we go, a little bit more of the magic white. There we go. And pick up a little bit of yellow. Make it a little bit more inkish. Make it a little bit more thinner. And now that will just pop that out. Because of the yellow and black, what it makes a very dark green, a beautiful green. And that's what is happening, that's what's going on with it now, which I don't care. It's just a big tree, big tree there. Something like that. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of that same color, a little bit of the white, a little bit of the yellow. There we go. I'm gonna finish with this tree with just a little bit highlight right here. I'll come down with it like that, just a little bit right here. There. And with this one right here, I'm just gonna do this one side. There's a smaller tree. And maybe bring this one up here just a little bit. How much time I got? 1 minute. I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank everybody for enjoying the mess that we're doing today. But don't worry, by the time you come back, by the time we get this all done, this is going to be like a very forest looking trees and stuff. So I want to thank everybody for coming, and I'm going to keep on working. Thank you. Now, let's get some of this tree and this. Start bringing it across here.